Have you ever been driving down the highway, looked at the traffic around you, and noticed a strange, almost universal rule? Trucks hauling furniture or appliances are shaped like big rectangular boxes, but trucks carrying liquids like milk, fuel, or chemicals are always, without exception, cylindrical, massive metal tanks rolling down the interstate. Why is that? Why not build a square tank that could hold a lot more liquid in the exact same footprint? In reality, trying to transport liquids inside a rectangular box would be an absolute disaster on the open road. To understand why, we have to look at physics, specifically how liquids behave inside a moving vehicle. When you fill any container with a liquid, that liquid constantly exerts outward force, creating immense pressure on the walls. In a rectangular tank, this pressure is not distributed evenly. Instead, it concentrates heavily at the sharp corners and flat edges. Every single bump in the road and every sudden stop acts like a sledgehammer striking those corners from the inside. Over time, the metal fatigues, cracks, and can even rupture violently. A cylinder, however, has no corners. This allows the internal pressure to distribute completely evenly across the entire surface, eliminating any weak points. In fact, the absolute strongest shape for containing pressurized liquids is a perfect sphere. But obviously, towing a giant metal ball down the highway is not exactly practical. So, the cylinder serves as a brilliant compromise, marrying the structural strength of a sphere with the aerodynamic profile of a truck. But pressure is not the only problem. There is another, much more dangerous factor: liquid sloshing. Imagine carrying a tray filled to the brim with water. With every single step, you will notice the water forcefully surging from side to side. In a rectangular tank, a sudden stop or a sharp turn causes thousands of gallons of liquid to slam against the flat walls all at once. This violent shift in weight can easily flip a semi-truck over. A cylindrical shape dramatically reduces this danger. It allows the liquid to flow smoothly along the curved sides instead of crashing into flat barriers. Furthermore, the round design naturally creates a lower center of gravity, significantly increasing the truck's stability on the road. There is also another critical reason tied directly to sanitation and offloading. Many of these tankers haul food-grade liquids like milk, juice, or cooking oil. When it comes time to unload, logistics companies want every single drop out. A rectangular tank tends to trap liquid in its flat bottom corners, making it incredibly difficult to drain completely. A cylinder, by contrast, naturally forces the liquid to pool at the absolute lowest point, right where the discharge valve sits. On top of that, the corners of a rectangular tank are a breeding ground for leftover residue and bacteria, which could easily contaminate future cargo. A cylindrical tank has no hidden corners, just a smooth, continuous surface that is incredibly easy to wash, sanitize, and sterilize completely. So, the next time you see one of these massive tanker trucks on the highway, you will know that their design is far from random. It is the result of a precise balance between physics, safety, and hygiene. It is truly a beautiful example of the brilliant engineering and natural design that God has woven into the mechanics of our universe to serve mankind. If you loved discovering the hidden science behind the everyday things we see around us, do not forget to support the content, share it with someone who loves to learn, and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching the Blueprint Chronicles, and we will see you in the next episode.